I just wasted half an hour trying to set up this stupid webcam. I think it's too old. I don't think I can get a driver for something like this anymore. Welcome back to Rust Reality Recaps, where we cover all things 90 Day Fiancé, trash reality TV, and garbage human beings. This new season of 90 Day Fiancé, we have some new couples, some old couples, and some clout-chasing fake couples that none of us could even be bothered with. I've been dragging my feet to edit these episodes because they're 2 hours, and I've just had a lot of other things going on. You guys may have noticed. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a segment today talking about Greg and Joan. Greg, I really wanted to like him because he seemed like a friendly, kind, boisterous buddy. It turns out that he's just a fat, idiot, oaf, piece of shit, mama's boy loser who has no ambition to actually do something for himself.
Just get my hair? I'm Gregory, I'm 35 years old, and I'm from Long Island, New York.
Where do they find these people? I sympathize with Joan so much. Joan was a director of a non-profit organization back in her country. I believe it was Uganda. And she's given up everything to be with this man. To live with him at his mom's house. Nothing against the mother. I mean, she's doing the absolute most to mark her territory, but at the same time, she's allowed her 35-year-old son to be completely infantilized, and he's useless. Kick his ass a little bit. Make him pay for a bill. Make him pitch on rent. 35 years old? What the absolute hell?
Nice meal cooked for him, I'm doing my laundry, I'll go in his room and scoop everything up that's dirty. I have to clean the bathroom upstairs, straighten out his room when he leaves, put out the garbage, finish the dishes in the sink.
Never really paid rent here.
And I look at this guy, and he looks like he's twice my age. Anyway, so the mom doesn't want them to share a room.
60 days, 50 days, I mean, I really don't see a difference. I don't see... Well, no, be respectful. I mean, that's what I've been brought up that way, too. I mean, which room is she going to live in? I want to hear what goes on, you know. Sometimes it might make me a little uncomfortable. Would you consider a separate room?
She wants the lady to sleep separately because she doesn't want to hear noises. And you'd think that grown adults would have enough common sense and decorum to know that you just don't fool around in your parents' house. I mean, that's basic common sense. If you want to do that, go for a drive, a hotel visit, I don't know. Figure it out, right?
My fear is that he's being taken advantage of. All of a sudden you have a woman in your room with you, and sometimes it might make me a little uncomfortable, you know?
Okay. Having sex, being intimate, right? Is that what you're worried about? Things like that?
All right.
It's almost to be together again and for her to come here and to sleep in a separate room. It's crazy, you know? But at the same time, we're not necessarily paying rent, so when she asked me to do something like this, I have to take it very serious.
So, that's an issue. Joan's upset. She wants to be able to snuggle with her new fiancé and not feel the pressure of her mother-in-law.
But listen, going into this, like, I hope you're not mad or, you know what I mean? Hope you're, like, sour or...
No, I'm not mad, I'm just sad. I'm sad I started crying just because of thinking of that situation.
Mom and Joan don't get along and things become very toxic between the two of them. I would definitely have to just double down and find a place, but it would pretty much drain the bank account almost immediately.
But they move past that. The first introductions go swimmingly, aside from the dog jumping on the bed.
She jumped up. She jumped up. Yes, Mom?
Yeah. Well, they're not in their own place, and they have to consider me here.
We're gonna have to clear this out. Maybe you can help me. Obviously, you can have either side. What do you think?
Not organized.
What's with the men on this show not understanding how to clean out and organize a fucking closet so that their women have a place to put their things? Like, I don't understand. They don't understand that women have things and they need to go somewhere? How many relationships have we seen where this happens? How fucking hard is it to clean out a closet?
In reality, I did clean a good portion of it, but my mom came in and just...
Hope to.
Joan's uncomfortable with dogs being in the house and on the bed because in her country that's not common. Animals are left outside. The mom's saying that he needs to push back on that, and it's like, come on, man. This woman is going through complete culture shock. Can she not have this raggedy little poodle in her bed?
She jumped right on the bed. She was like, what? Like she doesn't want the dog on the bed, you know?
Oh, no, you're gonna have to push back a little bit. Look how clean they are.
The mom wants to know what the deal is with the sleeping situation, and this is where Greg cracks into his mama's boy routine and starts crying. Mommy, please, I just want to sleep with my girlfriend. I just want to hold her. Please, mommy. Please, mommy, please. It seems to have worked.
And break down like that.
The next morning, they wake up and the mom's already out doing yard work. And, you know, he's thinking with his wiener where he wants to grab her booty and snuggle, but it's like, dude, get your priorities straight. You need to get out of your mom's house. So he comes down to talk to the mom, and she notices that Joan's gone for her second shower upon being in the house.
Last night she took a shower.
I know. She takes a lot of showers.
Why?
Yeah, she likes to be clean.
There goes my water bill. I'll have to put a little timer on there. When you start paying your bills, you'll see how conscious you become of everything, you know?
And she's a little bit concerned about her water bill and her electricity bill. And I get where she's coming from, especially since Greg here, fucking useless, can't just be like, oh sure mom, I'll pay for the water bill, or I'll pitch on the electricity bill. I understand that an extra body in the house, an extra mouth to feed is a burden, so I want to do whatever I can to pull my weight. But no, he sits there like an idiot, thinking that, I didn't know that water costs money. And he's trying to be cute by saying, oh, just look when the laundry comes back, clean and folded.
Just as far as the hot water, you know, a bill comes in every month from the hot water.
I thought it was free. Tell me when you throw your laundry down the basement, all of a sudden it just comes back clean and folded.
No, there's a hot water bill, there's electric bill.
If that was supposed to be a joke, it's not funny, you fat, lazy oaf. God! These grown-ass men who are completely infantilized, and the only reason that they get a wife or a girlfriend is because they need a replacement of their mother. It drives me insane. He's on the wrong show. He should be on I Love a Mama's Boy. That was a great show. I would have loved to cover it, but my channel wasn't up yet at that time. If it ever comes back, I might cover it. Or perhaps in the future, if I'm desperate for content, maybe I'll do the first few seasons. Retroactive recaps. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you like being around the dogs? Tell the
No, I'm not used to dogs.
Oh, really? Oh, they run wild there? Is that
It's not very common.
The mom's annoyed and she questions Joan about how much he's gonna shower.
You said you'd like to take a lot of showers. How many?
Something like 3.
Really? Are they long showers? I'm only saying that because everything went sky high here. Are they hot showers? Saying because I noticed with my electric bill how it jumped.
As someone who also takes 2 showers a day, I completely understand where Joan's coming from. I don't want to start my day stanky, and I don't want to crawl into bed stanky. I like to be clean as well.
In my country, since it's always water, in the morning I need to freshen up because I'm starting that day. But also in the evening I need to sleep fresh after take 2 showers.
But, I mean, given the fact that they're in someone else's house, they're gonna have to compromise. So, the mom made a good point. She could always jump in the pool if she needs to cool off.
You can always jump in the pool too if you want to cool.
I'm sure they didn't have a pool in Uganda. So, I mean, you gotta make adjustments on both ends. I really don't fault the mother for her concerns. I really blame all of this on Greg. You need to get a job. Oh, so we find out when they're grocery shopping that he had an opportunity to get a state job, which would have included benefits, pension, his health care would have been covered. I'm sure he would have had paid time off or vacations, but no, he turned it down.
The plan for the future, you know, I declined that state job.
You did?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to spend time with Joan. Do we remember when Gino did that with Jasmine and he was fucking useless, just playing fantasy football?
Fantasy football and porn, I should point out. I can't automatically assume that that's what Greg's gonna do with his time, but I mean, look at the guy. Come on. And my real issue with his excuse that he wouldn't have enjoyed the job, no one enjoys their job, man, unless you're one of the few lucky individuals who was able to get your dream job. That's why it's called work. Work is work. Suck it up, baby boy. You have a wife you need to provide for. It's not your mom's responsibility.
I don't know, with you coming and everything, I just want to be able to spend time with you.
These guys, they use us as the excuse, but really, they do what they want to do, which is be fucking useless.
I think there's going to be more opportunities in the future. You know, and it's not necessarily something I was really passionate about. I think I would have been kind of like not miserable going to work. I just wouldn't have enjoyed it at all. It just wasn't what I wanted to do.
She says that she's afraid they're going to end up on the street, and he says, well, don't worry, that's never going to happen because we got Mummy.
So you're secure, yeah.
That's not a confident head rub. How are you gonna support her financially doing your freelance plumbing work? What do you make, like a couple bucks, $50 a week?
Anyway, Joan is heartbroken and completely distraught and probably feels like the walls are closing in around her when she realizes that she put her eggs in this man's basket and he's not even willing to do the bare minimum for her, which is get a job to be a provider.
Oh god, this is expensive. Do you know how much we shop in Uganda?
Yeah.
Mrs. Lucy does everything for Greg. This room is, for now, your work, right?
Yeah.
For now.
I had to sacrifice a lot to come and be with my fiancé, so I want him to man up and get out of his mother's house.
I feel so bad for this woman. I really do. She deserves so much better. She's beautiful, too. Beautiful. She's been so gracious, too.
Outside the house, they're like security dogs. But in Greg's house, dogs come onto the bed.
So do you know how much we shop in Uganda?
Yeah.
But everything here is very complicated. We have to be in his mother's house, us and 2 dogs, and we have to follow his mother's rules. So I think I'm going to need more time to be comfortable. In Uganda, I'm independent. I'm a director of a non-profit organization. I love Greg so much, but I'm not here to look after him.
Like when Americans have to adjust to the culture shock of being in a different country, they're always so entitled and complainy. And she's just been so gracious and really good about identifying her emotions and expressing them. You know, when she was in the car and he thought that she was mad, and she says, no, I'm sad, I'm gonna cry about this, like this is a lot. So yeah, I really like Joan. I don't like Greg, and the mom's okay, but she should really have raised her son to like get off his fucking ass and do something. Living at home rent-free at 35 years old, doesn't even pitch on bills. Are you fucking kidding me?
Thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed my little recap on Greg and Joan. I'll be covering Juan and Jessica, Mark and Mina, Sean and Aaliyah, and the Instagram-loving bitch throuple that are completely superficial and only here with made-up drama for TV.
Oh, he's shy. But yesterday, when you sleep, he had sex with me.
Gee, who didn't see that coming like a fucking Mack truck down the highway at night? That's ridiculous.
As long as we were all there, then it was okay. But Minnie's pissed.
Alright, let's just end this.
See, of course this kind of drama was going to happen if it's legit, but part of me feels like it's just concocted, contrived, scripted drama made for TV to get them more clout. It's way too coincidental that it's like almost the exact same storyline from Garricky and his wife from Seeking Sister Wives, and they were looking for the Brazilians. And I don't know, from my own opinion and my own personal experience, if I was in a throuple situation, I had a girlfriend, and then say my boyfriend and the girlfriend hooked up without me, yeah, I'd be pissed. Jealousy is a real thing. Possessiveness is a real thing. That's why, in my opinion, throuples don't work. Not saying polyamorous relationships, ethical non-monogamous relationships, they can work with the right people involved. But a married couple or a monogamous couple trying to add a third, it's just too much of a imbalanced dynamic, if that makes any sense. Someone's going to feel left out. Yeah, I find these people super annoying and stupid, but I will get more into that in a different recap. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I would really appreciate if I could get this channel up to the requirements to monetize it finally. And you can get in contact with me or follow me on other social media platforms such as X, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit at Rust Reality Recaps or Rust Potion. And back for popular demand, I've added a little video of Littlefoot at the end, so my fans of my cats can enjoy this. Thank you so much.
Bye.